Get ready with me so this girl doesn't think I'm an absolute catfish. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, or it's just been quite a bit since I posted a long video on here, my name is Kaylin, and I have quite a lot of updates for you guys on where life has been. So all jokes aside, I'm actually getting ready to go down and see my girlfriend that I have been seeing for quite a while now. But yeah, let's get into some life updates while I get ready. I just look a hot mess, and she has seen me a hot mess, but I gotta gather this together a little bit before I go. So I've already packed up me and Silas, and we're going for the weekend. And we're gonna spend the weekend with her. We're gonna go to the beach, just enjoy some time together. It's forecasted to be a little cold this weekend, but it'll be okay. It will be fine. So, life updates on me. I have not really been active here on YouTube in quite a while. I just recently started back uploading some shorts, but kind of when the short thing came out on TikTok, on YouTube, I can't talk today. Kind of like when the stuff came out, when shorts came out on YouTube, I hopped over to TikTok and kind of got involved in TikTok. And I've really posted a lot there over the past few years. And that's kind of where my life has kind of unfolded the past 2 years. So originally this actual YouTube channel was branded under my married name, and it was called The Cox Life, and it documented me and my husband at the time and our life. That's what it was set to do. But it really didn't go far for a couple of reasons. So I really have always wanted to dive into content creation. Now, my husband, he was supportive of things when it was his idea. But it just never worked out. The things that I envisioned for this channel, which let me bring you down just a hair. The things that I envisioned for this channel, as far as like home tours, home renovations, day in the life, vlogs, life talks, that kind of thing, he was not for. But yet he wasn't doing much for the content creation either. So I just took a back seat from it. May of 22, I decided to file for divorce. There was a lot of things that kind of went into that, and I don't really care to get in all the nitty-gritty details. I can make a separate video on why I chose to walk away from my marriage. I can make that in another video down the road, but right now we're still going through some things legally, and I'm just not ready to put that out there for the universe to see. But long story short, I got tired of the control. I got tired of the lies and some other things that were going on, and I just said enough was enough and walked away. If you hear my friends tell it, if you hear my family tell it, like, I stayed way longer than I should have. And hindsight's always 20/20, but I do believe that everything works out for like a reason. So I'm not upset that I stayed or regretting my decisions, because I did have another child who is absolutely adorable, and I can't imagine life without my little man. But I probably could have saved myself a lot of heartache had I not went back. I did leave him prior in 2018. So I went back. It was the cycle of abuse. And I can get into that in another video, but this is just kind of like a quickie life update. So after that, he told everybody that I left him because I was gay, because he was going off of the fact that I had kissed a girl in college. Never had actually been with a woman, slept with a woman, nothing like that. So I kind of put those rumors to rest or so I thought that's what I was doing online. And when I did, it went semi-small town viral. And this girl slid in my DMs. Not the girl that I'm with now, but a girl slid in my DMs. And she actually turned out to be my first girl in the whole context of that. So dating her really just kind of opened up my eyes. And I don't want to say that it was because it was with a woman, but I will say that I was actually nurtured for the first time in a relationship and actually learned what intimacy was and what it was supposed to feel like. And having a partner who is not self-serving and is wanting you to experience great things, that was very big for me. I also have a SA history prior to marriage that has nothing to do with my ex-husband. And that also played a part in that. So I really think that I just found women more comfortable after that. I went to therapy for 2 years. That's what I've been up to. I've been in therapy. I've gotten to a place where I can talk about my SA. I can talk about the context of my marriage and like what has happened. The only thing that's holding me up to really like put that out there is I'm trying to be respectful of my kids, and I'm also trying to be respectful of my court case. So, that's that. So I started dating women, dated the first girl, and she was great. She really taught me a lot and helped me. She's really the reason I got into therapy and like dove so hard into it. So I am grateful for her. But we had our own little issues and we decided to part ways. My kids never met her. Don't even know who she is. Nobody really knows who she is other than like my very, 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 very tight circle. So that was her. And then I dated a girl who I worked with, and I did end up introducing her to my kids as a friend. And we actually dated for right at 9 months, and she ended up cheating on me in a nutshell. And I have been cheated on before, and I'm not doing that again. That is a hard boundary of mine that I have learned in therapy. Is like, you cheat on me one time and I'm out. And so that's kind of like what I've resounded myself to. So anyway, decided after that relationship that I was just not going to date anybody. Wasn't wanting to date anybody at all. Met a friend that we just became really good friends and hung out a few times, and that never went anywhere solid just because I wasn't ready for it. And honestly, they were a really good person and really deserve a really good life, but it wasn't clicking for me. And I'm not sure if it wasn't clicking for me because I wasn't emotionally ready, or if that person just wasn't my person. So yeah, that brings me to current day. Mind you, let me go ahead and say this. My kids have only met the one girl I was with 9 months, and then the current girlfriend. And the one that I was with 9 months was really more of like an introduction of, this is a friend. And then this one has been really introduced as a solid partner. However, because of like location, we live a little bit away from each other. She does not play like an active co-parenting role in my kids' lives. Like, she loves them. She dotes on them. She gets them presents all the time. She's really good to them. However, like, as far as like picking up the kids from school and like doing homework and cooking dinner. Like, she's just not here during the week. She lives like a good distance away. Not like crazy insane, like I can drive it, but it's just not right up the road, if that makes sense. So anyway, she and I met, and I really was not expecting anything to come of it, and I really didn't want much to come of it initially, like, because I just wasn't in the headspace for a solid relationship. And like, the first night that I met her, she didn't even kiss me, which blew my mind, because I have dated women, and I will say the women that I have dated have respected me more than men ever did. But I'm using you guys as a mirror. But she respected me more than any of them. And I used to like have the first girlfriend that I had, the one that my kids never met. I used to like have her sitting on this pedestal because she was like the one who treated me the best, like was a beautiful human. But I look back now at how she treated me and how kind of things went down in the end there. And like, the girl did not respect me to the extent that I wanted to give her credit. Like, I gave her way too much credit. And I will say, this girl, like, she respects me so much differently. And basically what I mean by that is, like, she didn't even kiss me the first night. We talked about so much. Like, she just laid all of her cards on the table. And like, this is what I want. Like, I'm not trying to U-Haul with you, which, if you're not familiar with lesbian culture, a lot of U-Haul refers to the term of like, literally at the second date, we have the U-Haul ready to move in together. And that's just a culture that like, I'm not okay with, because as a single mom, like, it scares me. I also was in a very toxic relationship with my ex, and I've just kind of enjoyed having my home. Like, I mean, as you can see, like right here, this is where my wall was repaired from like domestic violence. Like, I am at peace in my home now. My kids come home and they're at peace. And it's just going to take the right person, and me being 100% sure about that, before I allow somebody to move in full time. Just, I mean, that's how it's going to be. And this girl is completely aware of it, and she's 100% supportive. And she too has been through some like really toxic relationships. So she doesn't want to rush anything either. So that's been really nice. I've been really grateful for that. So I've been thankful for that. Like, she really came into my life right when I needed her to. She's been good for me and good for the kids. I will say, like, posting on here, like, she is on my TikTok as far as like me posting like girlfriend appreciation stuff. But past that, she's probably not going to be in too many videos, just because she lives a very private life, and I'm trying to respect her privacy as much as possible. So, not going to film like in her spaces, and oh, I hit my lamp. And I'm just going to respect that, because she doesn't necessarily want to be. Now, if she says that she wants to be in a video, then by all means. And of course she knows, like, I'm going to film the kids and things like that, and things that we might be doing. But there's just a boundary there, and I'm going to respect it for her. But yeah, I am doing really good. I'm single momming it by definition, as like single household, one income. It's just my money. It's my problems. Yeah. And I have actually been working on budgeting better. I just took a position where I actually walked away from the bedside. I have been a bedside nurse for pretty much my entire career, and I walked away from it and decided that I needed better hours for my kids. So I now work during the week and I'm off on the weekends with them. And it has a lot of flexibility. Like I can flex some of my days around if I need to for work or for like picking them up or just little things. The actual place that I work, there's a lot of single mothers there. So like we kind of support each other. And I really am thankful for that. So hold on, let me get my hairspray and like some paste to kind of get my flyaways. And then we'll wrap this video up. So I went and did hairspray and like put a shirt on because I am getting ready to go. I don't know which glasses I want to wear today. I may wear these. I like my grandma glasses. But yeah, I'm not putting on a lot of makeup because I am PMSing right now. And so like, I just want to dial down some of the redness, but not really like a whole face. It is also like the afternoon. By the time I get to her house, it'll be dinner time. And I don't want to look rough to like go out in public, but I also don't really care to look super fabulous. Let me wear those. I don't know. I may throw my pink ones back on. But I hope you guys enjoyed this update. So basically, I am going through a divorce, changed my jobs, and single momming it. And I also have a beautiful girlfriend, and life is good. So I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff about like how I navigate being a single mom, day in the lives. Also going to be talking a lot about budgeting and finance and like how I'm trying to maximize my income and also make room to have some fun because I love to travel and yeah, life is doing good. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, comment. I love to hear from you guys and I'll see you in the next one.